A huge welcome back to Tech Kevin 256, everyone. I'm your host, and I am here to be your actual human guide through the sometimes chaotic, always moving world of technology. Today's explainer is all about navigating the incredibly confusing tech landscape, cutting through the noise, and finding exactly where you belong.
Look, if you're standing there right now, not totally sure which tech career path to choose, I promise you, you are absolutely not alone. The terminology out there overlaps so much, right? Engineering, science, security, data, it all kind of blends together, and honestly, it can cause some serious anxiety for anyone just trying to break into the industry. I want you to picture yourself standing at a career crossroads right now, just looking up at this giant, overwhelming cluster of street signs.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. First, we'll look at the tech career crossroads. Then we're defining the 4 main disciplines. After that, we'll match our specific strengths to those careers, pack up some essential tech and AI tools for your journey, and finally, get you ready to make your final choice.
Section 1. The Tech Career Crossroads. Navigating the Choices.
Section 2. Defining the 4 disciplines. What practitioners actually do day to day.
First up is the computer science path. Now, this isn't just about typing code. It focuses heavily on the fundamental principles of computing, complex algorithms, theory, and exactly how computers work at a base hardware level. Your daily activities here look like designing intricate algorithms, diving deep into data structures, and studying the absolute limits of computation. It's the perfect path if you love exploring the fundamental why behind the machine.
And that naturally builds directly into our next path, which is software engineering. This focuses on building, testing, and maintaining software applications and systems at scale. So rather than pure theory, your active daily tasks here involve writing functional code, collaborating with teams, designing system architecture, and actually deploying features for real users to interact with.
Next up, we turn down the path of data science. This discipline focuses entirely on extracting actionable insights from data using statistics, machine learning, and visualization. Out here, the action is all about taking huge amounts of incredibly messy data, cleaning it up, building predictive models, and then creating these beautiful dashboards to communicate your findings to stakeholders.
Finally, we have the cybersecurity path. This field focuses squarely on protecting systems, networks, and data from threats and vulnerabilities. It is highly, highly defensive. Your day-to-day emphasizes active threat analysis, assessing system vulnerabilities, incident response, and implementing tight security controls to keep the bad actors out.
Section 3. Matching strengths to careers. Time to retreat and evaluate.
And this brilliantly illustrates how it all maps out side by side. Let's break it down. If your ideal strengths are math and pure theory, computer science is a natural fit. If you lean more toward practical problem-solving and teamwork, you should really look at software engineering. If you absolutely love statistics and storytelling with numbers, data science is gonna be for you. And if you excel at risk management and investigative thinking, well, cybersecurity is calling your name.
Now, let's actively contrast a couple of these to clear up a very common point of confusion: computer science versus software engineering. Computer science is incredibly theory-heavy, right? It's all about advanced math and computation limits. Software engineering, on the other hand, has a massive product development focus. It's about practical problem-solving and building tangible things with the team. So it's theory on one side and building products on the other.
We can make a really similar contrast here between data science and cybersecurity. Data science is all about the extraction of insights, working with complex statistics to tell a compelling story from messy data. Cybersecurity, though, is about active protection and threat defense. It requires a deep, investigative focus to manage risk and lock systems down. Extraction versus defense.
Section 4. Essential tech and AI tools. Packing your starter gear. I absolutely love this direct quote from the source material. I just found Duolingo for coding. This introduces an amazing tool called Cody. It is honestly the perfect starting point for beginners who are trying to avoid the dreaded trap of endless coding tutorials. And hey, hopefully the coding owl doesn't guilt trip you quite as much on this one.
Now, what's really interesting here is how Cody keeps you moving forward. It gives you small, bite-sized coding challenges, a personalized learning path, and even an AI tutor for when you inevitably get stuck. But best of all, it features a streak system that actually tricks your brain into consistently taking actionable steps every single day.
For those of you leaning toward the academic, theoretical, or research side of tech, like our computer science folks, here's a tool called cited evidence. Look, turning a broad topic into a real, formal proposal is famously hard. This tool actively helps you structure your research proposals and literature reviews perfectly around your sources, which makes the whole academic writing process far, far easier.
Next up is academy.cx. I actually like to think of this one as a crucial defensive tool for students, kind of like a great mini introduction to the cybersecurity mindset. It checks your assignments for AI detection risk and similarity, ensuring your work is completely safe and authentic before your professor ever lays eyes on it. And for the builders heading straight into software engineering, we have Kimi K2.7 Code. This is a newly released open-source coding model built specifically for developers. As other big AI models get more locked down and harder to access, having a powerful open-source option like Kimi is an absolute game-changer for developers looking for accessible AI to help them build.
Section 5. Making your final choice. Taking the first step.
All right, we've scouted the paths and packed the gear, but now it's time to choose your primary directive. So, the crucial point is following these 3 concrete steps drawn straight from the source. Step 1, identify your core strengths. Are you about math, building, stats, or defense? Step 2, try small hands-on projects or intro courses in each area just to get a feel for it. And step 3, consider your ultimate career goals. Do you want to end up in academia, product development, or security?
We have mapped out the entire intersection for you, evaluated the core skills you need, and given you the exact tools to get started. The paths are waiting right there in front of you. So I'm going to leave you with this provocative question to answer for yourself. Which one would you choose? Grab your tools, take action, and go start building your future.